Hi, everyone. Welcome to the workshop of the Sustainable Economy Research Group. My name is Dimiter Ialnazov. Can you hear me?
Yes, Professor, I can hear you.
Yeah. Thank you. So before Gregory starts his talk, I would like to give a short introduction to our workshop. So this is organized by our research group here at the Graduate School of Advanced Integrated Studies in Human Survivability. So just let me take a moment to introduce our school and our research group here at our school. So our school, we call it, it's a long name, so for short, GSAIS. It was established in 2013 with the mission to educate young future leaders and develop a new transdisciplinary research field called Human Survivability Studies. In Japanese, Sogon Seizon Gaku. And this is the youngest graduate school in Kyoto University, just 8 years. And it's a PhD program, 5-year PhD program. And we already have 22 graduates from our program. And here our research is focused on critical global issues or problems that threaten the survival of humanity, like environmental problems, problems related to the energy, food, water nexus, poverty, inequality, the pandemics, and so on. And as you know, all these problems cannot be solved with just the knowledge of one field of study. So therefore, we need a transdisciplinary approach. And we cannot solve these problems by the efforts of just one community or one country. So we need a global coordinated effort for that. So this year in January, we published a new book. It's still in Japanese. I mean, we want to also make an English version soon, but if we translate in English, it's called Practicing Human Survivability Studies. And there are 12 chapters and 17 professors and 47 students contributed to writing the book chapters. In my case, I wrote chapter 3 of the book together with 4 of my students. And the topic is about transition to renewable energy in developing countries. And we discuss in the chapter the case studies of Vietnam, Indonesia, and Kenya. And you can watch the video interviews with the authors of the book on our YouTube channel. Okay. And this workshop is organized by, so we here at the GSAIS, we have the so-called transdisciplinary research groups. So our group is one of these 13 research groups which exists at our school today. And what is interesting about our school is that the students are not really participating in a fixed manner, in like fixed participants in one group, but they can freely participate in any of the groups. And yeah, in our group, we have some like students who participate constantly. At the moment, 11 PhD students. And also, what is another characteristic of our group is that all the students have different fields and backgrounds and different research topics related to these global issues. Or in many cases, we just say sustainable development goals. So each student has a topic which is related, for example, to a certain sustainable development goal. And again, if you're interested, you can get more information about our research group from the GSAIS YouTube channel. There is a video interview where I talk more about our group. And now a little bit about today's workshop and our main speaker. So this workshop will discuss phase-outs as an important governance strategy for tackling environmental, climate, and sustainability problems. And you will hear today the results of research that looked on how all scientific discussions have evolved over the past 50 years. So our main speaker, Dr. Gregory Trencher, who is associate professor at the Graduate School of Global Environmental Studies, Kyoto University. I think he will talk more about his research later. So just let me say that his research is about energy policy and the governance of energy and sustainability transitions. There is an interesting history of how we met. Maybe later during the discussion we can talk more about this. It was interesting meeting in Finland. Yeah. So the schedule will be like this. In the beginning, we'll have a presentation by Gregory for about 40 minutes. So for all of you who are on Zoom, please stay muted during the presentation and write your questions and comments in the chat. And after that, we'll have, I hope, another 40 minutes where we can get questions and comments. And finally, the workshop is recorded and some parts of the recording may be published on our website. So that's all as an introduction. And now I would like to invite Gregory for the talk. So please, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I would like to suggest that I take my mask off. Would that be permissible, do you think? Yes. Thanks.